Today we got a shed, and this is not any ordinary shed. You're gonna need a base. Base is not included. So what I did, I bought some stones, or if you want to put cement, or maybe a flat, even out ground, you can set this up. This is going to be shelter. It's not going to be waterproof underneath. It's waterproof around it, but not underneath. Just make sure that if you're going to make this into any flooring, maybe double the flooring in case any water go on, if you have any important stuff going in the shed. All right, mostly it's good to cover lawnmowers, equipment, chairs, and other stuff. So we're going to put it together. Out of the box is really heavy. You're going to need 2 people. It's over 50 pounds. So we're going to put it together. It comes with the gloves, instructions, how to put it. I just finished the base, just to let you know this is the size it's going to be. So if you ever want to measure or want to make sure you have this enough space, this is the perfect way to start. Start with here. Once you see this, you're going to understand how big this thing is. All right. Here's the semi almost finished. All right. Like I said, there is no bottom for it at all, but you could put wood if you want, or bricks, up to you. Now this thing took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours almost to set this part up. All right, I had to stop because it got too hot. This is the second day I'm working on it, and today we're pretty much almost done. It's just basically setting up the roof and the doors, and I should call it. So just to let you guys see it first. Now it's a little tricky because I did messed up once. All right, I'm going to show you what I messed up in. All right, now these have holes. They're supposed to be facing up. All right, no worries, but I still drilled some holes into it. The screws went through it, but remember, these are supposed to face facing on this side too, and the back too. There's 2 sides to it. All right, so just make sure you're aware before you even do that same mistake I did, that the holes that go underneath here has to be facing up for these brackets. All right, that's pretty much it. The rest I did mess up on those 2, so I am gonna have to drill it myself on that, but not that bad. If you mess up, it's okay. This thing is flexible. It's aluminum. It's easy to cut, easy to actually drill the holes through. So not to worry about, as long as you keep following the instructions. All right, finally finished it. It took me about a day, to be honest with you, a couple hours. All right, it will say 5 hours, 5 to 4 hours, because I was doing this by myself. Now some of the process is not that easy, and it's very sharp. That's why they give you the tools. They give you the actual gloves, so you don't have to cut yourself, because some of the edges are fine, sharp. All right, the instructions are a little bit not too thorough in some of the areas, but you'll understand it as soon as you get to a point. But just to let you know, I did have problems in the beginning setting the top up. I had actually flipped it, but I didn't get time to flip it, so I just drilled the holes in there. That's probably the only thing I would recommend you, like I mentioned earlier. Now the doors are huge, swivel indoors. All right, you can lock them in place. It does have this lock in here, if you guys can see that. There's a little lock, latch lock. There's another lock here for your keys. There's a chain that you could set up so you could hang on it, and this you don't have to worry about dropping it, because the shock, look at this, automatically goes up. When you're gonna lock it, make sure it's completely almost on, and then lock it, and then that's it. That's how you lock it in place. All right, so this thing is huge. It's gonna fit a large trash can in here, plenty of boxes. There is no bottom to it, but I like that there's a little lip on it that you could set up maybe pieces of wood, or maybe raise it up, or if you want cement. I have it on cement. We're gonna move this to another corner to the cement. I'm gonna build a little bit top so it can actually fill in, lift up a little bit. Now one thing recommend you is maybe get some silicone gun to maybe glue some of the stuff, some of the corners. Make sure that you glue some of this stuff, right, so water won't penetrate if you have expensive stuff. But if you're just gonna house garbage cans and other stuff, it's not that bad. This is the entire thing closed. Now it's a little wobbly, just to let you know. So but once you set up the cement in the bottom, it should be able to close properly. Now just make sure that you lock it properly. There is a lock here feature, because if you unlock it, I'm gonna show you guys, it's a little tricky to unlock. It just comes off like that, and then you just got to make sure when you're gonna lock these, see these things right here, these are, you have to push them down, right? You got to push these down to unlock, and then there's another bottom, but that's just one door, one side of the door. So when you open one side, look at that, That one stays closed, but you can't open it. So you lock this lock here. You guys can see this lock here, and then the bottom one. Now this thing is huge. Like, I'm gonna stand so you guys can see how big this thing is compared to me. I'm about 6 feet tall, all right, and this thing is about chest high, maybe 4.5 feet tall. So unlocking it, very simple. Unlock the bottom, this side first, one side first, then you unlock this side, you open the whole thing. Now this entire thing, you can fit a lot of boxes, trash cans, pretty much a lot of things. This is a perfect shed, but make sure if you're gonna put it in the grass, there are some stakes that you have to set up in there, right? It's a large enclosure that it will protect your stuff. Now, like I said, if you want to protect it extra, do the silicone, set up the silicone all around it on every patch, and it will be completely waterproof. They do have these sealers that they have, but these are plastic. But if you want to maintain it even more secure, more better, you can actually add silicone onto it. So this thing is great if you're going to house your garbage cans, because if you have critters around and you want to protect your stuff, or not only that, if you have a barbecue system that you want to put in here, gardening equipment, lawnmowers, pretty much outdoor equipment that you can put in here. So if you're looking for a shed just like this might be for you. So I hope you guys enjoy the video.